Hello. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last video. But first, the last video of the Friday Lonely Hang and whatnot. But I just want to apologize because I wasn't trying, just to make it clear for everyone, I wasn't trying to shit on anyone. That's just my personality when I'm way too relaxed. So that day I would let my guard down and I just went for it. So I do apologize. I'm genuinely a nice guy. But yeah, ever since then I've just been working. I really haven't had much to do. I've been cleaning this area, somewhat clean this area, and getting things ready for my father-in-law. But the most important thing is I haven't got much to do. So I've taken on a couple of little small jobs. Like I've got another bumper to get done, and this bumper is massive. It's probably the biggest bumper I've ever done. This is a Prado 150 bumper that I've been prepping. So I'm slowly getting there. Just got to clean up all these hard to reach edges and whatnot. And then that way I'll give it a lick of paint. But this job in particular requires me to install the bumper. Install the bumper, the nudge bar, and everything that goes with it. So it's a job that I'm slightly putting off, but slowly we'll get there. And on top of that, we still have the valve cover that will be getting done today. So I was just talking to the customer and he says that we can just remove, I think he said that we can remove these. Let's have a look. He was saying we can remove the middle section because they've just been melted in, so pry it open. So we'll get the Dremel, we'll get the knife, and we'll cut it up, and then see whether or not we can do it. And then when we reapply it, then we'll just slap on super glue, and it should be okay. And what is slightly confusing is this always happens to me, and I don't know what to do. So remember how I said I had to go to an interview last week in the last video? I am relatively quite certain that I got the job, but there is a big caveat for that job because the problem is the job's all the way in Dandenong, and as you guys know, I live far west. And just saying that kind of puts an ick in my mouth. But it's not the driving that's the issue, it's the fuel. Because, like, whatever I get paid, that's before tax. And then whatever I pay for petrol, that's out of my pocket. So I've slightly, I've put in a request for them to subsidize my fuel. And then that way probably make it a little bit easier for me. And because it's so far that I have to probably pump twice a week. And that just becomes an issue because petrol prices nowadays, it's all over the place. One day $2.20, one day is $1.50. And I don't have a Costco voucher membership. Maybe I should get a Costco membership. So, just a few more areas to Scotch-Brite. And we're good for this one to go. I'll paint this at the same time as doing this. So, when I start getting bored like this, I start looking for projects. And the recent project that I came across was an RX-7 Series 4. RX-7 Series 4. And it had a lot of Series 5 goodies. For those that know the RX-7, it's a 1.3 litre rotary. And this car was just a pure chassis, which suits my budget. But the problem is, the more I thought about it, the harder it'd probably be to get on the road. Because if I was to do if I was to change that to a K-swap, because I can barely look after my own cars. And then now you want me to look after a premix rotary? Like, it's not happening. So I would most likely put a K-swap in it. And the problem with that would be getting it engineered and everything like that. I just don't think that is up my alley in terms of skill sets. So I'll probably have to wipe out that idea. Or maybe the idea would be to just slap a 1300cc motorbike engine into it. Not too sure. But like I said, I quickly had to shoot down that idea and probably have to look for like a really damaged and big project type of build for an RX-7 where it comes with the motor. So the knife thing didn't really work in trying to get it out. And I'm not very good at mental games, so we got the Dremel. So we've got all that off, and basically just need to scuff it, prep it. We can't really do this area, unfortunately. So, all what it is. Unfortunately, we did not get anything completely painted. I got the base coat on and then ran out of daylight because I'm doing it at my house and I'm not doing it at my friend's. And I didn't want to push it because when I was talking to him, I was like, how do you avoid getting bugs in your work? And he was like, paint during the day. And I'm like, oh, makes sense. So that's why I didn't want to push it. So I got the base coat on and I just pulled the plug on it. So I'm just gonna give it another crack attempt another day. I'll just scuff it back and then I'll just reapply the paint and then we can go from there. But as for the valve cover, as for the engine cover, that's painted white and I don't know if it works with the color. I'll probably have to sit and think about it. But if I can't come up with anything different, then I'll start splashing some colors like Jason Pollock and we'll see if that works. So that's it. Tomorrow I've got a different one. Back to a my life, my problems episode. So enjoy.